We can just go ahead and open it up to Q&A. If you want to, you can ask any questions and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Right there. Question number 1.
You have a present for me? For this trip?
That's a first good question. It's a pyramid. With a bow on it. It's got stripes.
Oh my god, that's the cutest thing ever! It's a total graceful.
Aww.
It's a total graceful.
Did you make this?
That's really cute. That's your nice one. Any other questions? Yes.
I don't know if you remember me. I was the one that gave you the ginkgo painting.
Yes.
Last night, and I was wondering, what was it like to voice him as a?
Ginkgo and Mushishi was a completely different character departure from Mustang, which was the part that I had right before that. Mustang was all loud and confident and bravado, and Ginkgo was a Mushi master that lives in the Mushi master that lives in the rural woods of Japan and travels from tiny village to tiny village dealing with these magical creatures. And Mike McFarlane was the director of that as well, and it was really difficult at first. Because Mustang kind of talks like he's here and he's militant, and Ginkgo's like really quiet and he talks here about all the mushi and the trees. And he smokes a cigarette and we all wonder what's in that cigarette. But when you're recording for like 4 to 6 hours a day and you're talking like this and all of the music's like you're just like falling asleep. So we call it the Mushishi Day Spot. But yeah, it was a lot of fun and very soothing. It's the perfect anime to fall asleep to. If you make it to the end of the episode, that's like an achievement in itself. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes. What? Sure. Just call me Roy. It's very hard. It's difficult.
That was your most suave voice? Really?
Just call me Roy. That's R-O-Y-D-E. It's Roy Mustang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it after the piano.
I don't know. Yeah, if you name your kid Travis, you're cursing him to a life of probably horrible decisions and strict mediocre luck and lots of physical contact in life. I don't know. That's a very good question. I run into things all the time. I'm big though, so it helps. On a what machine? Like a defibrillator? Why did he crack his head open on a defibrillator? That's a talent.
I broke my wrist running into a wall. Can you beat that?
See, you versus the wall, you're normally going to lose.
You would think.
Yeah, they don't lose that fight.
But I won the race. That's the important part.
I beat a wall one time.
Yeah?
I was wrestling with my little brother and we both went through a wall. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We let us size holes in the wall drywall only has like a certain strength amount, and when you're wrestling with your other 200-pound brother and you fly the wall, that wall's gonna buckle sometimes. Yeah, so that happens. There's a hand up over here. No? Yes. The collarbone incident?
You've told this story before?
Oh no, have I? Wow. Okay, yeah, I compound fractured my collarbone skiing one year in high school. I think I was a sophomore, and I was skiing down a hill really fast with a bunch of friends, and a friend of mine it was his first time. He got a little wobbly on the skis, you know, and he started doing the I'm about to fall wobble. So I sped up and was gonna, you know, go down the hill and catch his skis that were obviously going to fall off of his person. And as I was skiing ahead, I turned around to see how he was doing, and there was this huge snow cloud where he had, you know, yard sailed. And out of the snow cloud came this harpoon ski going, I was like, oh shit! And I turned, and it hit the ground and started to intersect my path, and I was already going like 30 or 40 miles an hour, and it caught up in my skis, went ding, 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 ding. And I flinched at the last second, it came up and snapped my collarbone in half.
Oh.
I went, blacked out, fell face down in the snow, and then when I woke up, I was like, oh, what happened? And I put my hands down on the ground and pushed myself up, and my collarbone went through my chest.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god, that is so wrong! Oh, I'm not supposed to do that! My friends kept skiing over and they're like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, it hurts so much. They're like, are you kidding? Because you're laughing. You can't really tell. I'm like, they're like, oh god! So, you know, then ski patrol has to come get you, and if you've ever been taken down the hill on a ski patrol sled, you're like, oh, ski patrol is here. You equate that to an ambulance in your head, everything's going to be okay. It's not. That's the worst part of the whole thing, because they put you in that sled, and it is so rough going down that hill, because you're literally just sledding down the hill. When you have a compound fractured collarbone and every little jolt and jostle hurts, you're like, please, I'll just walk, stop, oh god. It's terrible. So, don't compound fracture your collarbone. Lesson learned. Any other questions? Stop the silence. The picture is. Oh, sorry. Right behind me.
Do you guys act out the scene where Mustang kills Boss?
Yeah, ready?
Oh no, it hurts so much.
Yeah, take it. Die.
So next question. What kind of future female portrayals would I like to see in fiction? I would like to see more, just, you know, the thing, I bring up Saints Row a lot, but the thing that I really, really love about that game is that the gender treatment in that game is so completely equal. You can choose to play as a male or a female, or choose to play as a male with a female voice, or a female with a male voice, or whatever. There's no difference in the way that any character will treat you in the game, and the way that you're interacted with, and I think that's awesome. And I wish there was more of that in gaming, because there's a ton of female gamers out there, and a ton of guy gamers that like to play as women. You know, I would just like see equal treatment.
Femship.
That's right, friendship. I mean, come on.
Seriousness. Anyone else? Yes, blue shirt. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, yeah, blue shirt. Yeah, it's awesome. I loved it. It was really slow decline into madness. It was the one thing that I think was left unsatisfied for me from the first FMA series. So in Brotherhood, when he's actually able to track down Lust, do away with her, track down Envy, has that, you know, moment of a chance of revenge. It was really great because I was so furious over Hughes dying in the first series and nothing really being done about that. I mean, he gets to fight and do away with pride, but that wasn't really, who did it. So I love that they allowed that to happen and that he had so much emotion over it and he became unhinged. It was actually Hara that was the one that had to pull him back. So I really enjoyed that a lot. I was happy that was there in the show. Yes.
Are there any animes that haven't been dubbed yet that you would like to see dubbed or be the voices of?
No. No, unfortunately, we're not really aware of current animes that are going on in Japan that we're excited to see come over. Yeah. We kind of get, like, Tiger and Buddy we were both in, but we had never heard of it before, and was that last year we started working on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's normally a studio gets a new property and they're like, hey, we have auditions for this.